This is a teardown of a Harbortouch HT-Elite-A point of sale machine, and currently it's upside down because I need to remove the stand. Just trying to think here how hard it's going to be to get to with my drill because I'm feeling lazy. That's not going to work. I wonder if it's finger tight by any chance. Oh, well, lucky there, I guess. It's not very tight at all. I will be saving this stand because it is just a basic base amount little assembly, and it looks like it has spacing for 100mm or 75mm hole patterns. I'm really surprised these screws are just finger tight though. Was not expecting that. Oops. The stand's just kind of a mixture of plastic and steel, and looks like a little cast aluminum. It does have a threaded screw hole for post mounting, which would look a little weird, I imagine, but if it works, it works. And only reason I'm not really doing anything with this is because it's not worth anything, and I don't have the goofy proprietary power supply it needs. Technically it's not like super proprietary, but it's just annoying enough where I can't be bothered. I believe this is fanless, because there's no air vents and it's all made out of cast aluminum, which is kind of fun. It's also pretty old. I kind of get why they used the type of power adapter they did, because it's locking, but I wish people would just use normal power adapters, to be honest. Something that I can easily get off the shelf rather than having to look for a proprietary one and then hope that it's the right pinout, because God forbid they use a standardized pinout. Alright. Inside we have a Toshiba hard drive that is 320 gigabytes SATA. And I'll pull this side bit off here, which is the magnetic card reader. It's kind of neat because it's little pogo pins for the contacts to the side of the housing. And this is really overkill. It's made out of solid cast aluminum. You'd think it'd be plastic, but apparently they built it to last. Not much to see inside here. It's your run-of-the-mill card reader. It's interesting that this has 3 different connection points. Maybe that's for different types of card readers. Looks like a little buzzer speaker on the inside, I think. I don't know. Let's see if we can pry it out. It has some nice double-sided foam. Hearing it, I think it's piezoelectric, yeah. I heard the cracking sound when I was pushing on the back, so it's probably bad now. Here's a little card reader head assembly. Looks like there's a little bit of intelligence that comes with it. Not going to read what the chip has on it since the writing is over the lettering. But it looks like this is a self-contained unit. Alright. So this back housing is a solid piece of cast aluminum with a little trim piece for decoration. Disconnect the data connection for the touchscreen. Or well, yeah, digitizer, I guess, technically. But so yeah, it has a I don't know if probably capacitive. Glass digitizer glued into the aluminum frame. Be interesting to see if this was a standard interface or not. 5 wires there. I was gonna say if it was 4, it might just be regular old USB, but it may need a controller for all I know. Flip this over and get to see the screen. Interesting to see what brand the panel will be. It's been a while since I tore apart something old like this, so I'm drawing a blank on what brand I would expect. I don't think I'm going to see like an LG or a Samsung panel though. Maybe NEC? Ouch. A little sharp bit poked me. There we go. Oh. I think this is a CCFL backlight. Yep. There's the driver board for the backlight. Apparently the company name is Fine. One thing I will say is I don't miss having fluorescent backlit LCDs. Don't have to worry about the inverter going bad, don't have to worry about the backlight going bad. Just works. Granted, some LED screens have their own problems, but I haven't had too many LED screens with backlight issues. Had one where I killed the panel. Forget what I was doing. Basically, I was working on a laptop, and I think it might have powered on while I was trying to take it apart, or it had a residual charge. So, yeah, I ended up blowing up the panel somehow. It just completely died. But I'm not supposed to be working on stuff like that with power anyways, so it's my fault. Alrighty. Don't want to yank on this wire too hard, because what can happen is you'll crack the fluorescent tube inside the panel. Not that I care about the tube, but no need to release the mercury sooner than later. Let's see, there's a brand. It's an AU Optronics panel, model G150XG03. So I'm guessing this is probably a 15-inch. Oh, now we get to the motherboard. Let's see what you have for memory here. Probably DDR2. Oh no, it's DDR3. 2 gig, 1066 megahertz. ACPI brand. Not too surprising, a machine like this would have a random brand memory. Start taking out screws until something gives. I think that should be enough. Something else is holding. Oh, I bet you it's held on by the heatsink. Let's see if those are 1/4 inch. I just can't get close enough. We'll use the forceps. The forceps have been doing a very good job for me with unscrewing nuts. A lot better than the side cutters. Alright. The I/O ports are holding the motherboard in place. At least the screws aren't too long. Alright. Nope. Oh, missed a screw. Always manages to be one screw that hides from me with these kinds of things. These are really stuck in nice. Rip the wires off the speaker. Oh, we'll take a quick look on the inside though first, before we get to the fun stuff. Breakout cable for the pogo pins for the card reader. Or well, I guess the receiving end. Do wonder if those poke into a little bit though. My assumption is they're designed to work with a certain amount of contact pressure. Oh, those are stationary. Really nice looking heatsink here. Bonded to the case. I'm not sure what the point of the pins are. I guess, oops, maybe for air-cooled models. Looks like these standoffs that go through to the motherboard are bolted to the case. Suppose there'd probably be some like convection currents or something internally that would cause air circulation to benefit from having these fins. Yeah, there's my 1/4 inch. Let's hope these are 1/4 inch. Nope, they're not. Oh well, it's a heatsink. Not worth taking off anyways. It does look like there's some fins coming off of it. And then a thermal pad just bonding it to the back of the housing. And then just got speaker and the top trim piece. I would assume that this is basically a multi-purpose design where they could air cool it if they wanted to. But yeah. And here's the speaker. A little bit of a guide to push the sound downwards. And time to look at the motherboard. I don't know if I will be able to read the chip number. Oh, I'm just going to do it with my own eyes. It's more than likely some sort of Intel Atom. Alright, well that's really hard to read. Maybe I'll read it in the camera. Nope. Or zoom. Alright, well, that's not going to work. I think it's an SLBXC. So, yeah. I'm guessing this ITE chip here. Let's see where the pins are going. I don't know what that before. I was going to say maybe that's a serial controller. But can't tell where the traces are going. Not much on the bottom. This was configured with a CF card for boot purposes if necessary. Has a Phoenix BIOS. And since it's going to have to come off one way or another, let's see what's under that heatsink. I do miss the days when I was scrapping boards and I could just throw the board on with the heatsink and the battery and everything. Looks like we got an Intel chipset here. Camera just does not want to focus. And the lighting doesn't want to play nice. Oop. There we go, nice and sharp. Whoa, it's gonna bump the tripod next. SLJ4Y. Probably a chipset. But yeah, that's really all there is to see. So hopefully that's interesting, and thanks for watching.